want to say cool in Greek,
Yeah.
you can say gamato
Gamato.
or tubano.
Tubano.
Esta mañana no sé quién soy. Anoche vino la luna, anoche se fue mi razón. Y dime cómo puedo verte ahora. Cómo cuando estoy perdida. La culpa de la luna, culpa del amor, culpa de la luna, culpa del amor. Oh, oh.
Hi, my name's Corinne Hyatt, and last year I studied abroad for a year in Granada, Spain. Honestly, when I first came back, it was really hard for me. I felt like I had no connections to the school. Like, I just kind of showed up, did my classes, and didn't really have any like personal involvement. I think that last year I went through such a huge change and really learned how to like take parts of the community and like use that to kind of help me grow and feel like I belonged in a foreign country. Like I was part of their community, and then coming back to a place where I'm from, where I should feel comfortable, and just feeling like so completely disconnected. It was really just strange. I think my way of coping with it last quarter was just basically hiding out in the library, which was good for my GPA, I guess, but I definitely wasn't very happy. So then this quarter, I've tried to make a lot more, I guess, like put myself out there more. I joined a couple of clubs. I'm on the salsa club, a couple of like associations for grad school and stuff, and I've been trying to keep the study or the traveling kind of alive, because that was one of my goals. Like last year, every single weekend I would be off to different countries, just do everything, and then coming back and feeling so stagnant and so stuck in one spot was kind of weird. I felt like I didn't have anything going on. One of my goals for this quarter, since I was realizing that I felt really stuck and not quite as happy as I could have been, was to keep kind of the travel bug alive and keep on going places so that I didn't feel like I was just staying in one place. I ended up going to Santa Barbara for Halloween with a bunch of my friends, and just had a crazy like Spain reunion, and kind of like felt that community and that love, and like just revisiting all my friends from last year, which was amazing. And then I actually just got back from Hawaii. I just went randomly for like 5 days in the middle of a quarter, which was just awesome. It was super spontaneous, and I had a great time, made tons of friends, and it really just felt a lot like last year, where you just kind of show up somewhere just like out of the blue and end up meeting amazing people. So I think definitely one thing that last year taught me was just how gracious people can be when you just, you know, show up and they want to show you around. They want to show you where they're from and show you what their place is about. So that's one way that I've definitely tried to like deal with coping. Like I joined couch surfing, and I hope to have some people from wherever come stay with me and show them about San Diego. I think one thing coming back is I definitely had a lot more confidence going into my classes. I'm a biology major, so last year I was taking classes through the medical school in Spain, which was like crazy hard, but just knowing that like I could take human anatomy in Spanish at a medical school in Spain has just like, you know, and pass it actually just skyrocketed my confidence. But then actually sitting down and taking these classes kind of almost shook me for a little bit, because I'm not used to this fast-paced quarter system, whereas last year, you know, I had like an entire month to study for my finals. And take my finals. Here it's like 3 midterms and a final and tests and papers and all this like crazy intense classes at once. That was the only thing that was hard to get used to. Like, whereas last year I was taking a lot of literature classes towards my minor as well. Now I'm taking all bio classes, all really fast paced, but at the same time trying to remember where I came from and what I learned last year, and just knowing that I can do this. And gosh, it's in English, like it should be easier. It's definitely going a lot better. I think that helped with my confidence in that aspect.
Hi, my name's Gary. I was studying abroad in Chile last quarter for 6 months. Got back Christmas Eve. Well, I think my study abroad experience really has made me realize like what we have here in San Diego and in California where we live is just such a beautiful place, and it's like with the beach and the weather and the people that I love here so much, all my friends and family, it just made me appreciate all that so much more, and also helped me, you know, in Chile, I really got a sense of how other people look at the U.S. and I don't think people understand quite how like how important like our actions and our styles and our fashions and our ideas affect other parts of the world, you know, for good and bad. And just like that, having that lens of looking at us from the outside was really, really interesting and eye-opening. So probably my favorite trip was when we went to Peru. And this trip was fucking crazy because we bused the whole thing, and these crazy Peruvian buses that are so like, you're like, oh, why does it only cost $10 to go like 500 miles? And then you get on the bus and you realize why. We go to Lake Titicaca, and you know, we get super wasted because the altitude is ridiculous, fucks with your blood, and it was just an all-around great like whirlwind. It was like we went for like 10 days. That was the best trip.